Chapter 10, Mishnah 6. The Mishnah discusses another case of a person standing in one domain while moving objects in a different domain. A person may not stand in a private domain and lean forward to drink from a cup or pitcher that is in the public domain, or stand in a public domain and lean forward to drink from a cup or pitcher that is in a private domain, because he might unthinkingly bring the drinking utensil back into the domain where he is standing and be guilty of transferring from one domain to another. This is forbidden unless he brings his head and the majority of his body into the domain in which he is drinking, in which case the rabbis were not concerned that he will transfer the cup from one domain to the other. The same law applies to a winepress in regards to the loss of Meiser. Grapes that have been gathered but not fully processed into wine do not yet need to have Meiser separated from them. Although the rabbis prohibited eating or drinking from the grapes or the juice before tithing them for Meiser, they did permit snacking from them until the wine has been fully processed, which is when the Meiser obligation takes effect. For this reason, when grapes are being made into wine, one may take a drink from the juice in the upper vat of the wine press, even though Meiser was not separated from the grapes before they were pressed. The Mishnah teaches that even drinking from the upper vat is permissible only when one is standing with his head and the majority of his body over the vat. If not, then drinking is forbidden, because we are concerned that he might bring the wine from the vat to where most of his body is located, next to the vat. Drinking next to the vat, not over it, is prohibited because it is considered a more regular manner of consumption and not snacking. The Mishnah now discusses the permissibility of taking water from a roof gutter or drain pipe while standing in the public domain. A person may stand in a public domain and catch water falling from a roof gutter within 10 tefachim of the ground, since the water he is catching is already located in the airspace of the public domain. No change of domain takes place when he catches it. However, one may not press his lips or cup against the end of the gutter in order to receive the water directly from it. This is because the gutter is seen as an extension of the roof, which is a private domain. Thus, receiving the water directly from it while standing in the public domain is considered a transfer between domains. However, one may drink in any manner from a drain pipe that juts out from the wall of the house. That is, he may even press his lips or a container to the open end of the drain pipe and receive water directly from it. Since the open end of such a pipe typically juts out some distance from the wall of the house, the drain pipe is not seen as an extension of the roof, and collecting water in this manner is not prohibited.